reverting back to his test length to see if he can try and get a few more wickets. But it won't be surprised if he chucks in another 2 of those slower balls.
Opie's his grandfather's birthday today, so he said he hopes to do well for him, and I'm sure that if you're watching Dale Stein's grandpa, you're very proud of him today. He said he was going to put in a performance for the family. There's that sort of surprise delivery, all in how he delivers it from his wrist. Dale Steyn is now the leading wicket taker with 12 wickets from Junior Dalla, who's got 10.
He's been fantastic, Dale Steyn. That ball just seems to dip on the batsman all the time. And that's where its real artistry comes from. It's not just a full toss. And Dale Steyn leading the wickets. Junior Dalla second with 10. And Sisanda Magala, another Cape Town Blitz player who's been fantastic in this competition with 8 wickets.
And it's another sign of a champion fast bowler. This guy is the age of 35, going on 36, still not tired, still hungry to want to improve and add another bit of artistry to his game.
Oh, he gets it through. That is going for 4. Nothing more than a push.
That's an exquisite cricket shot. He's just leant on top of that. Good delivery. Vihan Lubbe just timing. Excellent cricket shot. And I think it's just good cricket all round.
Well, the Cape Town Blitz bowlers saw a lot of him in the first match. He scored 83 against them. It was in a losing cause. Certainly is a good stroke maker. Look at that. 2 bounces through to Quinton de Kock.
Yeah, this is a ball that you wouldn't associate with Dale Steyn. Something is definitely added to his game. But once again, it's the degree of the change of pace. And the important thing from a technical point of view is there's no deceleration in his action at the crease. He's still, the arm speed is exactly the same, and that's the deception that makes it difficult for a batter.
A fish, and he's got it through yet again, and it will be another boundary. Could have been a wicket. 4 gone, 39 for 2.
Right now, there is more private information on your phone than in your home. Your location, your messages, your heart rate after a run. These are private things, and they should belong to you.
I'm not afraid to die.
And I'm not afraid to kill you.
That's 4.
This is the one area where you don't want to be to Dane Vilas. Keeper picks up length very quickly and a bit of width. He's going to capitalize on that. And it's a bit encouraging here for the Durban Heat in the power rate power play. Although they've lost the first 2 wickets, they still had a very good run rate.
Flicked leg side, there is a man out there. No! It's Janneman Malan out there.
The one thing about Dane Vilas is he runs well between the wickets. This is a slight opportunity, but drifting away from the field. Dale Steyn has deceived Vihan Lubbe on that occasion. Excellent bowling from Dale Steyn, but just Ball still goes for 4 in T20.
Times the ball so sweetly, doesn't move his feet too much, doesn't have to. Ball is flying off the bat.
Yeah, that's what we've become accustomed to in the high felt. Vihan Lubbe just drops his hands on the ball and relies mainly on timing. And with Magala's pace, he just has to get into the gap, and he speeds away for 4.
Good signs here for Vihan Lubbe. Technically looks very still, and I don't want to put the curse on him, but showing signs of good form at the moment, coming off a good 83 in the previous game.
Absolutely glorious evening here. The sun setting over on the western side, and what an evening to watch it here from our drone camera here at Newlands. It's beautiful. A few sundowns going on the other side of the mountain, I would imagine. Ice creams, of course. Marginally short.
Yeah, that's a good delivery by Magala, especially to Vihan Lubbe. Just find if you can bowl the odd bounce that just takes his feet away, because he doesn't move them much. But if you just keep bowling full, he's definitely going to punish you. And the Cape Townians will be out enjoying the evening tonight. They love a dinner with some ice cream, a little bit of pizza.
Oh, problem here, he's got to get back. 5 overs gone, it's 49 for 2.
And I'm not afraid to kill you.
We all have our secrets, darling. Do you have anything you want to tell me? I can take you down at any time, Georgina. You really want to know the truth?
So what's it gonna be?
It's those 2 wickets, the Durban Heat. They're well ahead of the run rate. Need more from these 2. Lubbe's been excellent, 20 off 13, some beautiful drives, not a lot of foot movement, but beautiful timing. Dane Vilas, you know, with all his experience, if the Durban Heat are going to be able to knock this off, he has to be there. Talking of experience, Wahab Riaz.
Lubbe has looked very impressive. It's never easy to hit the ball on the up on a sluggish track, but he has done so well. He's executed those strokes on the up beautifully. Oh, what a sight. Beautiful shot.
Chips just over mid-wicket. 50 up for the Durban Heat. 2 more to Lubbe.
He's a busy player. He's thinking of runs all the times.
It's important that the Cape Town Blitz don't become too predictable to Vihan Lubbe. He does like coming forward, so you've got to make sure you use your bouncer to push him back, take his feet away.
That's what I was just about to say, bouncer. It's not a bouncer, tries to go up and over mid-off. Bedingham gets underneath and makes a complete hash of it. Should have been taken.
Well, he had plenty of time to camp underneath that one. Running back, never easy. But he'd never get that confidence he's going to catch that one.
Bedingham failed to turn, just never turned to chase the ball and get into a good position.
That's what happens. Should have taken the wicket. And this one is smashed out of the ground.
No respect for Wahab and his experience and for his pace. In fact, he's enjoying it. Back of the left delivery, just decided it should go over mid-wicket. Well controlled, well timed, and a great result.
Yeah, that's just blasted.
There we go again. Slower delivery from Wahab Riaz. This man is on fire at the moment. They're 63 inside the Powerade power play.
Oh, it's deflating for a fast bowler to hit like this. Once again, a very well executed stroke. Picked the slow one. Instantly decided that he's going to hit the ball in the air. Hit that.
All pace, aggression there, finishes off the Powerade power play. 14 from the over, 63 for 2.
I'm not afraid to die.
Power pack, power play. Powerade power play. Promising start.
All pace, aggression there, finishes off the Powerade power play. 14 from the over, 63 for 2.
Our work is so classified.
Power pack, power play. Powerade power play. Promising start.
Far. Run rate of just over 10.5. They only require under 9, 8.5 and over from here on.
And Vilas is a mere spectator. Lubbe dominating the proceedings. Very attractive left-handed batsman.
What I like about him, he gets on top of the bounce. He's a tall man. Long levers as well. That's what I like. Just like that. You cannot stop that. Even though Magala's shouting, I think, at Wahab Riaz, saying, why haven't you stopped this? He'd need to be very quick to stop this.
Well, let me tell you, at times you don't need libations to get inebriated. Shots like this can get you high.
That is a magnificent cricket shot. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but Vihan Lubbe has just gotten his head on top of the bounce and he's accelerated through the shot.
Yeah, it's good timing. What it is, once it's past the infield, it flies. He's got away with that. Full delivery, he's got away with that.
And you just can't help but get the sense that the pitch is greased up a little bit. Ball's not stopping anymore in the wicket, it's just skidding on along nicely. But Vihan Lubbe, you have to use the short ball. Otherwise, he just sets himself up and he can get on top of the bounce of the ball.
It's got very smooth swing of that, a little bit.
Well, that one's gone through. A bit more pace in that one as well. Back of a length. He's picked them up cleanly before, but this one skids through.
Why go for such a stroke? If you can hit boundaries without taking too many risks. Why that?
That's good to see as well. All the children playing as well.
Oh, decent ball, that.
All timed over, backward point, boundary. Very difficult. The moment to bowl at Lubbe, boundary after boundary.
Difficult times for the bowlers. C-mark deliveries, they're going for boundaries, and then the slow one. How well timed that stroke was. Waiting on the delivery to come close, and then hit.
No ball now. Front foot, no ball. It can't get any worse for the Blitz at the moment.
This is just... It's a very good call with the naked eye.
Well, it's a wide, so it's another free hit here. 50 partnership as well coming up with that extra. 50 from 31. Still a free hit as well. 11 runs from the over so far. We've had everything here. Beautiful scenery, the moon now.
Beautiful sight, half crescent. Lovely, isn't it?
Free hit. Won't be out anyway, but what it will do, they'll get another boundary off the free hit. Should have been taken. Wahab who put it down. 15 from the over. 7 overs gone. 78 for 2.
Our work is so classified, the vice president doesn't know we exist.
What's the scariest thing you can tell me right now?
Many legions have sailed to your islands, but my legion, the Knight, is the worst thing on this earth that you want to face.
I am Rome. Where I walk is Rome.
You're here for my revenge.
Then let's begin.
They're ahead of where the Blitz were at this point. 78 for 2.
Aviwe Mgijima used to bowl seam up, and he's now converted into a spinner.
Well, they had to bring spin on because seam was just going all over the place. The problem is that Dane Vilas plays spin very well. He's a typical keeper. He likes to sweep, reverse sweep. He's so quick as well. Just keep an eye on how quick he is. There's that sweep shot. It goes square. And look, simple too. Just jogging through.
Yeah, he's very quick between the wickets, Dane Vilas. But it's also good that he's running with a guy like Lubbe, who himself is not too slow.
Yeah, whether he's playing off the front foot, off the back foot, he keeps the momentum forward.
Yeah! That's close. Whether it hit him outside the line, definitely no bat. It's been given leg byes.
That is mighty close, that.
Oh, close. Whether he thought it pitched outside, whether he thought it was going to go and skip on and go past off stump, it was close. They need a wicket. Quinton Kock knows all of a sudden this game is just going away from the home team. Game's there for the Heat to win, really. Just a partnership here. They can get 100 partnership. This game is done. Hate to say it, sensible cricket from here.
Doctor's order. They have regained territory after losing 2 quick wickets.
Oh, yeah.
Of fate, it's 85 for 2.
I'm not afraid to die.
And I'm not afraid to kill you.
My biggest fear is that I'll be alone.
So how do you know this guy?
I was with him the night before the accident. We'll be monitoring you closely. I think he's cheating on me.
Letting another person into your life, that's a big deal. There are going to be things that you love and things that you don't. It's worth it.
Can we just hold each other for a little bit?
I think I'd like that.
Just gone after the Blitz bowling here. Shocked them really in a way, because they're a strong bowling lineup. They have the pace. Spin at both ends now. Nawaz.
This move from Quinton to Kock has the potential. Mohammad Nawaz is a wicket-taking option, and the condition should suit him. There's a bit of grip on the offer in this pitch.
The challenge for the Blitz is that they're up against 2 players who love spin, and they're quick between the wickets. And Dane Vilas, normally in the middle period, he looks to rotate and put boundary fielders under pressure. So it's not just only the threat of boundaries, it's the threat of converting ones into twos together with Vihan Lubbe.
What I like there is Dane Vilas just had a word with Lubbe. Now, whether he just said, look, we're in a position here with 96 off 71. If you feel you can hit him out the park, commit to it. But just remember, 1 and 2s from here win this game. Wide. I think sometimes as a team you can overthink it and think, we've got to keep going, we've got to keep going. And actually, just take the sting out of the game. Don't worry about the bonus point. If that comes, it comes.
Already the bowling side is desperate to pick up a wicket. And if you negate those stances, battle is won.
And also the running is important. Everybody, and so do we in the commentary, we love the ball flying out the park and boundaries. But also aggressive running puts the home side under pressure. The home supporters are desperate for a wicket. Ouch! Desperate for a wicket, got a wicket. Hear the crowd.
It was a nothing stroke. That's what you were alluding to, Dominic. Sensible cricket was required. But once a batsman decides to be cavalier, it's very difficult to change gears. But a breather for Cape Town Blitz. Big wicket. It was looking good. Missed out on a half century. It's 89 for 3.
Pull the trigger! I'm the great Houdini!
The vice president doesn't know we exist.
is up against it at the moment. David Miller, just 3 away from 300 T20 career games. Look at the strike rate, just under 140. 29 50s and a best of 120. They have strength in depth. If you look at this delivery here, clever from Mohammad Nawaz, a little bit quicker.
A different kind of release from a finger spinner. You were taught as a finger spinner to widen the gap in the fingers to be able to bowl those arm deliveries. Since the cricket is evolving, these players have started to learn different things to invigorate the batsman. Good to see.
With these two, there's going to be lots of ones and twos. Going to try and settle. The only way I think the Blitz can get back into this game is getting back-to-back wickets, get into that middle order. They back quite low down, the Durban Heat. The fact that Ravi Bopara Phehlukwayo, Maharaj, they can all bat.
It was surprising for me not to see Ravi Bopara coming out to bat. Inside edge. It's because he bats spinners so well.
So how do you know this guy?
I was with him the night before the accident. We'll be monitoring you closely. I think he's cheating on me.
Letting another person into your life, that's a big deal. And there are going to be things that you love and things that you don't. It's worth it.
This shows also that the two spinners have come on and just calmed it down a bit. Take up another two. Oh, this is big. This is what Dane Vilas can do. Sweeps and flies it all the way.
The spinner shortened the length on that occasion. That was more than enough for Vilas to hit the ball over the boundary rope. And there was a bit of pace for the batsman as well.
in the group. He's a very good winner from Pakistan. After hurry here, Magala the fielder.
Yeah, these two, you're always going to be on in the edge of your seat. I can imagine those boys in the dugout will be watching with a keen interest, because running between the wickets with either of these two, it's going to be slightly hair-raising. And this is the ideal scenario for a guy like Dave Miller to walk into. Run rate required at just over 8. And the advantage they do have is a long batting lineup. Even down to number 11 with Malusi, Siboto, they can all bat.
It's a good looking shot. Very well played by the Durban Heat skipper.
And not an easy stroke to execute on a slowish pitch. Just moved away, forcing the bowler to bowl close to him, and that was enough. Just guided the ball into the gap for 4 runs, appreciated by a great man. Great batsman.
Ooh, he's got away with this. The top edge in the end. Premeditated reverse sweep.
Yes, the run rate just continues to come here for Durban Heat. Fortunate reverse sweep by Dane Vilas. Dale Steyn was expecting it to go the other way. And with the top edge sweep. Fortunate for.
Single off the last ball. 12 from that over. 11 gone. 113 for 3.
Durban Heat running away with this game. 113 for 3 in just 11 overs. Cape Town Blitz need a wicket.
Yeah, they're way ahead of the Blitz at this stage, who are 87 for 1. And Wahab Riaz. What an evening it is to be here at Newlands. Got the ability, of course, Wahab Riaz. He likes to come round the wicket. Gets more Yorkers in round the wicket.
Yeah, we mentioned about his ability to bowl around the wicket, the position of his wrist. But Quinton Kock realises the importance of trying to take a wicket now. This is where he needs to make inroads. Showing an ominous signs of a partnership here for the Vilas and Miller.
Philander, who went for 19, set the tone for this innings. Went for 19 in the first over. These are the 3 wickets to go. Dale Steyn trapping Alex Hales in front. Wesley Marshall, not the best shot for that. It was too full, removing that middle stump. And then Vihan Lubbe undone by Mohammad Nawaz. He's a great time of the ball, David, which is why he is occupied very much in the franchise owners all over the world. Top player, Dale Steyn. happy with his night's work. Three T20 heading towards 300 T20 men. Oh.
There's the attacking nature of Wahab. Trying to go short. Dane Vilas, he always fancies himself on the short one from the pool this time.
This is yours now, Henry. Your kingdom and your wife.
What's the scariest thing right now?
To your islands, but my legion is the worst thing on earth I want to face.
I am Rome. I walk is Rome.
You're here. Revenge.
Let's begin.
Quite overs from the bowler to control things. Boundaries are flowing. Somehow Durban Heat batsmen are managing find boundaries easy.
Single off. 12 overs gone, 123. Newlands Cricket Ground here in Cape Town, one of the most beautiful grounds in the world. Tonight, Cape Town Blitz, they scored 181 for 5 here with Janneman Malan 75. Durban Heat making a wonderful chase here, 122 for 3. The same stage, the Blitz were 92 for 1. They're miles ahead. The runs still just ticking up. Right, there for LBW, Mgijima had a big shout here on the Dane, and then the next ball disappeared. Oh, that'll just be a little nibble. Frustrating for the bowler and for the Blitz.
Yeah, you would probably class this as a slight bit fortune for David Miller. A bit of pace on the ball. Oh, in the face of the bat very delicately. Well played by David Miller.
Down the pitch she goes. Catch it is the call. Philander the fielder. Look at this. So the first one on the left was the W shout, and then the bound. See how he's opened his stance.
It's just the case of him opening his stance to be able to release and extend the arms, where the one on the left he was slightly cramped for room. It's just understanding of where Mgijima was trying to go full and straight, and Vilas has just opened up that front leg to access square leg boundary. This is the challenge here for Nawaz. He realizes David Miller is going to go after him to this deep mid-wicket boundary. Going to try and camp him for room. Is he going to bring back Dale Steyn to try and take a wicket now?
Has to.
Our work is so classified, the vice president doesn't know we exist.
Just down the road, yeah. You get into your wetsuit, you get into your booties, you get your goggles, and then you're in the cage. They put a big tuna head on like a hook. The shark comes, gets really up close and personal with the cage. It's pretty extreme just to get up close and personal with something of that strength, that beast. It's a really fun activity. It's in a safe and controlled environment. It's pretty cool.
Dane has had 2 big bites himself tonight. The opening batsmen have gone, and nasty bites they were in his first over.
Given the ball once again in a difficult situation. The captain, Quinton to Kock, must have said, wickets please. Not 1, at least 2.
52 required, 41 balls remaining. Run rate at just 7.5.
Yes, and this is the roll of the dice by Quinton de Kock. He's still, Dale Steyn going into his 3rd over, trying to make a difference in the game and the impact in the game here with his strike bowler. He realizes that he still has Wahab and Magala to bowl at the end. And the advantage is with Malan and Vilas is that they realize what the importance of this over is. They're not really too worried about the run rate. As little damage as possible is what they need just to get through these 5 or 4 balls.
Oh, that could be a no ball. I think the umpires will want to have a look at that. No, I don't think I know that. That's all right.
Yeah. His tie is normally the guide. It just looked like it dipped underneath waist level there. Probably trying for the full and straight one.
Well bowled and well played, David Miller.
This is yours, Henry. Your kingdom. And your...
What's the scariest thing you can tell me right now?
Many legions have sailed to your islands, but my legion, the Knight, is the worst thing on this earth you want to face.
I am Rome. Where I walk is Rome.
You're here for my revenge.
Then let's begin.
Box of tricks.
Beautiful cat and mouse game here between these two good friends. They are. Bit of bragging rights up for grabs here. Just before he bowled this ball, finally came up and long off went out, so he's got the protection in case David Miller does pick it. Well bowled and equally well played.
Three singles from this over. Steyn brought back to break this partnership, to stem the flow of runs. He's hit him on the shoulder. 14 gone, 132 for 3.
normal situation, you'd have fancied David Miller to have a go at that short one. He realises the importance of this partnership. Take one on the shoulder there for the team. But I'll ice back later there, Amir.
For sure.
Durban Heat, they need 50 runs to win, and there are 36 balls left in this match. 6 overs to go. Could be a few more if there's wides and no balls. It's always the most wonderful sight, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I think we put men on there. That's a very good looking shot. Frustrating for the bowler.
Well, he's got himself to blame. It's very important for the spinners to bowl with the right pace. He's been darting the ball into the batsman, hence allowing a lot of pace for the batsman to work with. He's carrying the tag of left arm spinner. Try to turn the ball.
Going to get 2 here, just a single.
Just going back to that previous reverse sweep, the difficulty of that shot, he's bad the field placing with long or deep cover out on the boundary and long off, so he had 3 guys up in the circle with short third man, backward pointer and another cover in front of the square, so he had to beat all 3 of them and managed to pierce the gap perfectly. As we see Miller now 48 to this partnership of 35.
Dane Vilas here playing a captain's knock. 48 from 34. 4 4s, 2 6s. Having a look at the changing field. 3 behind square on the offside. Problem here, has he run himself out? Has he run himself out? He might just have got back with a dive.
There was no run in that. The ball went very quickly to the fieldsman.
David Bedingham, the fielder, got that ball in quickly. He went herring out of the block.
Our work is so classified, the vice president doesn't know we exist.
We all have our secrets, darling. Do you have anything you want to tell me?
I can take you down at any time, Georgina.
You really want to know the truth?
So what's it gonna be?
Well fielded by David Bedingham. Did really well here, and the dive from Vilas saved him.
And also the timely call from his partner. That was very important.
Well, is this a leg? Did he get some bat on it? He got some bat on it.
Look, quite adjacent. Right
Just
from
a
the
bit
middle.
of bat. And that was the 50 partnership as well. Yeah, Dane Vilas saw the funny side of it. Straight out of the middle of the bat. 50 partnership from 38 balls. Oh, that could be a wide. No. End of 15 overs, 39 for 9.
Well ahead of the game, or well ahead in the game, should I say. The Durban Heat, 139 for 3. And it's the captain, Vilas, leading from the front. 49, make that 53 for the captain. What innings. I needed it. He's delivering.
You always felt that Dane Vilas had to play a captain's knock. And he's come good here in Cape Town. He's played a lot of his cricket down here. And he's just managed to keep the scoreboard ticking and picked up boundaries on regular occasions.
Well, his 12th career T20 50. His first in MSL. That's a surprise to me, having won it last year. As captain of the Josie Stars, his first 50 in Mzansi Super League.
Yeah, last year he just came in always at the back end together with Pat van Biljon for Josie Stars and had that impact of always getting 30 or 40 odd runs. But he's a dynamic player, Dane Vilas, and when he gets, it's difficult to stop. Scores all around the ground.
His role would have been slightly different last year. He stars. He's a very selfless player and is able to adapt to what the needs of the team is. Tonight he's taken the pressure, early wickets, 2 down, and he scored a brilliant captain's knock at 50.
I mean, not sure whether you picked that up, Mike. He just said easy to. Certainly was. They've just looked a completely different tonight. The Heat, the way that they chased this, and let's face it, it's not a small total. This, if they're there, 182. Frustration with a lot of rain in Durban. A lot of frustration for the commentators with rain in Durban. But this is definitely a better performance. He's been good though, Dale Steyn. Is that new? Is bowling? I haven't seen too many of these slower deliveries.
I would say there's one or two of these things definitely new in part of his armory as a bowler. I mean, that slower ball dips of the batsman is something that's a definite addition. The slower bouncer, you'd say he has done a bit more before. Put it in my best.
मैंने पहली बार शेनवॉर्न को 1995 में देखा था। क्या बॉलर थे। बॉर्नी की वजह से ऑस्ट्रेलिया मेरी फेवरेट टीम में से एक बनी।
हर सीमा से परे है क्रिकेट की दीवार। सोनी स्पोर्ट्स लाया है द पाकिस्तान टूर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड टूर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया और बहुत कुछ। क्रिकेट without boundaries.
Get out of my way. Stop getting runs off me. 16 overs gone. Stop getting runs. Overs gone. 148 for 3. Good to see though. Obviously played a lot of cricket together. Dale Steyn, Miller, friendly. Don't want to get him out. Doesn't matter how much you know an individual, you just either knock him out, push him out, kick him out, whatever. Get out of my way. Steyn has finished his spell. 2-5. it seemed a long time ago when he got those 2 wickets. At that stage, control of the game, taking something special. Lubbe with his 49 from 29, Vilas with his 55 from 39, his partnership 59 from 45. He's just taken the game away from the home team. Need wickets. I have to take wickets now. Got to try and put the Durban Heat under pressure. Game is done. Brilliant running. Absolutely brilliant running. 150 up as well for the Heat.
Yeah, this is the combination of the two. The power on the one end and then the brilliant running between the wickets, which make captaincy and bowling a difficult proposition for any team. What they've done really well tonight, the Durban Heat, is despite the early loss of the wickets, maintain that run rate. And Quinton and Kock might be a bit frustrated that Dale Steyn didn't have the support on the other end to keep the pressure.
Yeah, a bit frustrated. Quinton de Kock, I think he thought at half-time with 181 on the board, it was a good total. Told you about the stat that any side who scored 163 and above don't lose.
Whoa!
Get a few more deliveries like that perhaps he chops on. That stat will go.
Delivery by Mgijima. Seema just also tailed back a little bit. Need a bit of fortune. Just he knows he's beat him all ends up.
Well, we've seen a clatter of wickets up at Johannesburg. Stars against the Spartans about 4 or 5 days ago. They were going for this point and then lost confidence, then lost wickets, then lost the game. Surely the Heat can't lose from here, can they, Ryan?
If the Heat are to lose, they're going to have to lose confidence, then lose wickets, and then lose the game.
Can't happen. I'm sorry, it cannot happen. Please tell me, Ryan, have faith, tell me. Can't happen.
There's one thing, Dominic, but the game of cricket is another. No, as I say, it's a situation game on its own, but these two have paced their partnership really well.
Still got to believe, you're right. Yep, he knows what it's all about. Bit of pressure, wicket here and there. All of a sudden it can change. Quicker delivery from Magala. Pick up a leg by. I was here last year, and I know it was this tournament is obviously only in its second year. I just think the standard has got so much better. I just think the quality. I think a lot of teams have obviously made a few changes, some for the better, some for the worse. Some different coaches have. I think it'll just get better and better. We were exactly in England back in 2003. It took a while for it to settle. Gets enough of that. That's the boundary they needed.
Yeah, attempted Yorker versus Sander Magala, trying to go full and straight at leg stump. Dane Vilas has to get enough battle on that behind square on the left side. Must agree with you, Dominic. The standard of the cricket is just improved game by game, and really hope that a lot more people come out and watch this cricket, because there's a lot of talent, overseas and local talent, on display. I think people can follow suit for what's happening in Paul.
Takes time, and then I'm sure it just gets a. Come and watch the Mzansi There's some fantastic cricket taking place. 17 overs gone, 150